Hi, my name is Chris Jones. It's always nice to get a face and a voice to go with the name that we see on the forums every day, and I would like to introduce myself and my learning journey so far. I teach English language to overseas students who are on course for further study at the University of Tasmania, but haven't maybe got the English language skills that they require to get in directly. I also help them prepare for university with their academic skills and things like that. I've always been interested in technology, and I've been trying to implement a blended learning style for many years. I'm very interested in mobile technology and using mobile learning in the classroom, which works extremely well with young adults. I find that it's an excellent way to keep them motivated, keep them interested, keep them involved. But I felt a couple of years ago, I felt like I needed to get a more firm grip on not just what technology I should be using, but the why and the how. As we've learned, it's not just bringing a PC and a projector into class that makes yourself a 21st century educator. You've got to do a little bit more than that. It's really all about pedagogy and the underlying learning design rather than the technology itself. Words like participatory and collaborative, social, these are central to a lot of what we've learned, and the technology is really just a tool. It's a very good tool. It's excellent for bringing these aspects of effective learning to the fore. So in starting this this journey at the Charles Sturt, I was actually adding a previous 4 units of study that I did at the University of Tasmania some time ago to a capstone of 4 units that I've just recently completed at CSU. So I haven't had quite as long a learning journey as some of you at CSU, but there's no doubt, however, that my most memorable and effective learning has been accomplished here. I was blown away, for example, by the scholarship of many of the students in my initial course 530. I felt like I was really in a masterclass of educational learning, and from this very solid foundation I went on to what was, for me, it was a real highlight of my studies so far. The game-based learning unit in 541 was just a fantastic experience. I felt like I'd found a real goldmine of opportunities for my teaching, and I learned an enormous amount about what motivates and supports learning. I went on to 515, which is slightly outside of the usual courses, but for me it was a good choice. It was one that I wanted to do because it seemed to be a practical course. Classroom Technologies was the name of the course, and it seemed to be about the sharp end look at practical applications and the possibilities for the classroom. And in some ways I was hoping that I would move away from the theory so much into the more practical end of it, but well, it turned out to be more of a review of what I'd learned elsewhere and not nearly as hands-on and practical as I'd hoped. But on the other hand, it gave me a wonderful opportunity to really consolidate these understandings and refine my thinking, share my thoughts and experiences with other teachers, because the majority of the students on the course, of course, were more rather than being information people, librarians and so on, they were mostly teachers, and we were all able to share our thoughts about struggling to apply what we've learned into a classroom context. And in the end, I think I learned a great deal. It certainly helped me to develop my confidence and my competence, I think, with my learning design. And so here we are in 537. I'm very excited by the prospect of an even greater opportunity to share and discuss with all you guys, and I'm very curious about what you've taken away from your journey so far. Look forward to hearing some familiar voices, as well as to meeting a lot of new people as well. So good luck to us all.